Hello and welcome to this longer flow for inner balance, where we're also going to release tension from the back and the neck, the shoulders, release tension from our whole body, calm our mind and return to that place of harmony and inner balance. So we're going to learn some different strategies that you can use just on their own or put them all together in this flow for optimal well-being. So to start, we're going to do a breathing practice, and it's called alternate nostril breathing. So find a comfortable position. You can be sitting in a chair or you can be sitting on the ground. Any way that you find is comfortable to sit for a few moments. But wherever you are, sitting up nice and tall in the spine, let's roll the shoulders up and down the back, allowing the legs to be heavy, lifting up from the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head, the top of the head, sliding the chin back slightly to allow the back of the neck to lengthen. Allow the shoulders to roll down and fall away from the ears. Maybe rocking from side to side, just shifting your weight from one side and to the other, and then shifting forward and shifting back. And after these movements in each direction, come to find the center. Pause in that middle place where you can find stillness and ease. Let's draw a deep breath in through the nose and let it go out the mouth with a sigh. Let's do two more just like that. Breathing in through the nose, feeling it enter the nose, travel down the throat into the belly, and then out the mouth. One more. Inhaling, filling up the body with vitality and breath. And then exhaling, letting it all go, letting your day go. Beautiful. Alternate nostril breathing. We take our hand with the left hand and we close the nose on the left hand side. So closing the left nostril, we're going to breathe in the right nostril, close the right nostril, exhale out the left. Inhale in the left side, close the left, exhale out the right. And we just continue with that. So I'm going to talk you through a few rounds so we can get it together. So sitting up nice and tall, roll the shoulders down and back. With the thumb, close the left nostril. Let's breathe in through the right. Close the right nostril, breathe out the left. Inhale in through the left nostril. Close the left, breathe out the right side. Breathe in through the right side. Close the right, breathe out the left. Breathe in the left. Close the left, breathe out the right. Breathe in the right side. Close the right, breathe out the left. Breathe in the left side. Close the left, breathe out the right. Breathe in the right side. Close the right, breathe out the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, breathe out the right. One more. Inhale through the right. Close the right, breathe out the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, breathe out the right. Allow the hand to come back down to the sides. And just returning to normal breath, breathing in and out of the nose for a few moments. Just noticing how you feel now. Just knowing that it takes some time to get the rhythm right with the alternate nostril breathing technique. Just letting the technique go and just feeling your breath, hands on the belly, inhale into the hands. And exhale, draw the belly back towards the spine. One more just like that. Deep belly breath. Inhale through into the hands. Fill up the belly with breath. Exhale, draw the navel back towards the spine. Last one, deep belly breathing. Inhale, draw in the breath through the nose. Breathe into the hands and fill up the belly. Make it feel really good. And then a long, slow exhale out. Draw the belly back towards the spine, lifting the lower belly up and in. Let the hands go and just return to your normal breath. And coming to stand. So moving your props if you're sitting on anything, and coming to stand in the middle of your mat. For Qigong knocking, we have the feet nice and wide. Turn the feet out slightly and just feel your feet against the earth. And you can shift to one side, pressing into the right foot. And then shift your weight to the left, feeling your weight. Shift side to side into the feet. Now finding our balance, a beautiful way is just to ground first. So grounding by feeling our feet connecting with the earth beneath us. Maybe you can feel the heel, the ball of the foot, even wriggle the toes, massaging the feet as they press into the earth. And to press us down and ground ourselves even more, bend into the knees. And we have that quality that the knees are really empty. They have an emptiness quality to them and we can just sink down. The same with our hips, an empty quality in the hips. Just soften down. You can visualize and feel that the tailbone is really heavy and it has a weight on it. So that's drawing your navel down. It's drawing our weight down into our feet, into the earth. Our shifting side to side. And let's shift forward and shift back. And then again, just like we did when we were sitting, find the center point where you feel solid and sturdy and you just naturally come into stillness. Your body knows how to get itself back into balance and to homeostasis. We just need to allow it to happen and just slow down. With Qigong knocking, so we rotate through the spine and we just allow the hips and the legs to be still, to be nice and sturdy where they are, and it's just our upper body that is rotating side to side. Just twisting and rotating from the hips and the waist. We allow the arms to be soft, and then just knocking over the front of our waist and our internal organs, and knocking over the lower back. Knocking over the kidneys. Just giving ourselves a little bit of activation, removing some stagnation. And with the breath, we're just inhaling in through the nose. And you can either sigh it out the mouth or you can breathe back out the nose. Just linking our mind and resting it on the breath with deep inhales and deep exhales. Connecting to our breath is one of the best ways that we can bring balance to our mind and to our body and to our life. So deep breath in and long exhale. You might find that you're sinking more into your legs, into your knees and feet in the earth. Allowing the fingers to be soft and the shoulder joint just be really loose, just letting any tension flow out from the neck muscles, down into the shoulders, down the arms, and out the fingers. Just letting anything that we don't need go. It's making it feel really good. So we rotate and twist in the spine, opening up the vertebrae from the tailbone all the way up our spine into the shoulders and the neck. Can you soften the face here? And beginning to slow down, allowing the arms to come back into stillness, just taking your time. Standing tall, hands on the lower belly, one hand on top of each other, and just pause in stillness for a moment here and notice how you feel. Feel your feet in contact with the earth beneath you and push into your feet and stand tall. A centering movement. So again, we have the feet nice and wide. Maybe pressing into the feet once more. And with our hands on our lower belly, we just simply sweep one arm up, making a circle around us. And once we get to the center, we draw the hand down in one straight line down past the face, past the chest and the heart, and down to the belly. And then we do the same on the other side. We inhale with the arms sweeping up. Once you get to the center point, draw it down past the mind, the heart, and back into the belly. We simply continue this with the arms, inhaling as the arm sweeps and circles up, and exhale as we draw it back down into our belly. So repeat for a few rounds in your own time with your own breath. Really slowing down the movement, slowing down the breath. And feel as you slice the hand through the center, how it returns back to the belly, centering our mind, centering our thoughts and our intention down from the mind, down from the heart, and settling it down into the belly, our center, a center of gravity where you can start to feel really grounded. You can start to have a sense of clarity in the mind. Just wiping all of that mind chatter as it falls down and starts to pull down into our center. Finish the last one and come back into stillness for a moment more. Feeling the palms on the lower belly, maybe massaging your lower belly, and just small circles here, just really gentle, circulating, and allowing that energy and our attention, our awareness to just settle into the lower belly, into the abdomen. Feeling the connection of our hands with our belly, with our body. And just pausing here. Buddha holds up the earth, another beautiful centering movement. We start with the hands down, palms facing up, as if we're holding the earth. And we inhale and we draw the hands up. Once they start to rise to the heart, we turn the palms to face our heart. And then we press the palms away from us and lift up. And then we make our way back down with the hands, so drawing them down, palms facing up. Once they get to the heart, they turn over, so they're facing our body, and then we allow them to lower, palms facing up as they go down. We just repeat that a few times. Inhale, draw the palms up. Once they reach the heart space, turn them over and push them up above you. If it feels nice, you might like to stretch and look up towards the hands, maybe a little back bend. Draw the hands down. Again, we're just moving our hands, rising them up and down through the center channel. Very relaxing for the mind, really nourishing for the body and the nervous system to move in this way. Linking the breath with the movement. So as you sink down, you exhale down. Breathing in and out of the nose. Repeating a few times in your own rhythm here, enjoying the movement. Feeling that slight stretch and that slight melting feeling as we allow ourselves to sink down. Moving up and down, just smoothing out our minds and our energy. And as we do so, just releasing tension from the body, allow the shoulders to be really soft, to let go, and to have that empty quality again, like we had in the knees and the hips. So that empty quality to the elbows and the shoulders. We don't need to hold anything here. Just allowing our breath to move our body. Starting to flow. One more, see if you can make it super slow and enjoyable. And when you're finished, just return back to that center place with the palms, one on top of the other over the belly. Closing down the eyes, and again, just noticing how your body feels, just pausing and letting it all go for a moment. Open the eyes, sweep the hands up, side lean this time. You can keep the feet out wide, or you can bring them in a little closer now if you'd like. Press the palms up towards the sky. Inhale, press into the left foot and lean over to the right. Draw the navel up and in, leaning the body over. Notice how it feels to be leaning to one side, where your weight is in the feet. Then inhale, draw to center. Notice how it feels to be back in the center. And then inhale up. Press into the right foot and lean over to the left. Stretching all along the side body, giving more space to the lungs. Notice how it feels to be off center. And inhale, draw yourself back. Just noticing how it feels to be back in the center. Let's have the feet really wide this time. Same thing, turn the feet out. And inhale, lift up and bend over. Noticing how it feels. Inhale, back to center, pausing for a moment, allowing the shoulders to fall away from the ears. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean over to the side. Really feeling your feet press into the earth as you lift the arms away, Draw the navel up and in, shine the chest. Inhale, come back to center. Allow the hands to float down, circle down like you're clearing, circling. And come back to center, hands at the belly. Bring the feet in. Easy sun salutation. So standing at the front of your mat, we're just flowing with the breath for this one. So the feet can have a little bit of space between them, or they can be wider, or they can come in to touch. Just find what feels really grounding, what feels really solid and stable for you today. So wherever the feet are, we inhale as we sweep the hands up, circle the arms up. They touch at the top in a prayer. And then exhale, we circle them down and we bend into the knees, bend into the hips for a forward fold. Now really let the knees bend and just allow the upper body to fall over the legs. Inhale, glide the hands up, half lift. So press into the heels, let the heels be heavy, lift up from the sit bones and reach long with the spine. Send the hips back in space, draw the navel up and in, shine the sternum, energy out the crown of the head, long in the neck, lift. Exhale, we bend the knees again, float the body down over the legs, allowing the spine to be really heavy and long. Shaking the head yes and shaking the head no. Loosening up the head and the neck. Inhale, we glide the body back up, sweep the hands up, strong in the legs, strong in the back. Palms to touch, exhale back down. And we just repeat through that flow a few rounds. Inhale, the hands come up. Touch the hands together at the top. Exhale, bend the knees, glide the body over, forward fold, drop the head, shine the sit bones up to the sky. Let the heels drop down into the earth. Inhale, half lift, glide the hands up the shins, long in the upper body, draw the navel up and in. Big breath in. And exhale, bend the knees, forward fold, cascade the body over the legs. The knees can bend deeply. Shake the head out for a moment, loosen any tension, and inhale, draw back up, sweep the hands up to stand, hands to touch, exhale, the hands float down. Let's do two more just like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms to touch, exhale, glide the body over, forward fold, head heavy, sit bones up to the sky. Inhale, lift, half lift, draw the belly up and in. Exhale, forward fold over the bent legs. Head heavy. Inhale, press into the feet, lift up. Palms to touch. Exhale, palms down. One more time. Inhale, big inhale, palms to touch. Lift up out of the feet. Exhale, arms glide out to the sides. Forward fold. Inhale, glide the hands up the shins, half lift. Exhale, bend over the knees, cascade over. Inhale, press into the feet and come to stand. Palms to touch. Exhale, hands come down. Return the hands back to the belly and just notice how you feel now. Just pausing with that check-in. Perhaps bringing a little smile to the lips, just rocking forwards and backwards, allowing that energy to settle back down into the belly, returning to balance once more after that flow. Warrior 2 with an arm flow. Let's step the right leg back so we can have a nice wide stance with the feet. So shuffle the foot back. And our back foot is in line with the short edge of the mat. And we have a little bit of space underneath the foot. So as if like there's a little frog underneath there. We don't want to squash him, so lift it up. Draw up nice and strong in that back leg. So the knee comes back and up. Thigh bone nice and anchored into the hip. The front leg, the front foot is facing towards the front. And we bend down into that front foot. And have a look down at your knee and make sure that it's tracking over your toes so it's not caving inwards. We want to draw the leg back into the hips, press down into the foot, draw the knee back. And with the pelvis, let's just feel it out, so making sure that we're not dumping into the lower back. So draw the navel up and in slightly. Nice activation here. Draw the pelvic floor, lift the pelvic floor up. Shine the chest, shine the heart, allow the shoulders to roll down. Arms, bring them into center. Exhale, bring them out to the sides, reaching out either side. Allow the shoulders to roll down. The flow is our arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, draw through the center, nice and strong. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, draw the hands down. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, draw the hands through center, strong warrior. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, draw them through center. Now, if you would like to, we extend and straighten the front leg. Inhale, up, pressing through the feet, nice and strong. Exhale, bend the knees, sink down. Strong in our warrior. Inhale, straighten. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw down through center. One more. Inhale, up, lift, press into the feet. Exhale, glide down. Extend the arms long, ensuring that the back hand is nice and straight, lifting it up, front hand reaching forwards. And we're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath, gazing over our front hand, feeling the power, feeling how sturdy and solid we are in the middle of our legs. Maybe sinking down a little more, bending into the front knee. Just knowing that you're stronger than you think. Allow the arms to lower to the hips. Press up into the front leg. And we're changing into the other side now. Maybe just give the legs a little shake. And other side, let's extend the back leg back so it's in the short edge, in line with the short edge of your mat. Front foot, which is this one this time, is pointing directly forwards. Let's line our feet up so the heel of the front foot is in line with the arch of the back foot. Shuffle the feet so they're nice and wide. Ensure that the knee is tracking over the toes and sink down. Press down into the hips. Just feeling and noticing how this side feels. Imagining that there's that frog underneath your arch and lifting up the foot so not to squash the frog. Draw that leg nice and strong and sturdy. Strong with our front leg, our thigh is tracking back into our hips. Our knee is tracking over our knees. Maybe sink down a little lower. You've got this. With the belly, we're not dumping into the lower back. Draw the navel up and in. Lift the pelvic floor slightly. Press into the feet. Lift the spine long. Bring hands to center. Arms out. Let's do that flow again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, draw it through your center. Inhale, arms up. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, draw it through center. Inhale up. Exhale through center. If you'd like to straighten the front leg, let's do it. Inhale, straighten the leg. Press into the feet. Lift up. Exhale, sink down nice and low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink low. Strong in your warrior. Make sure that knee is pressing outwards. Last one. Inhale, up. Reach up, reach up. Pause for a moment. Exhale, bring it through center. Nice and strong. Let's pause in warrior for a moment here. Exhale, the arms come out nice and wide. Lower the shoulders, roll them down. Have a look at the back hand. Make sure it's tracking straight out from the shoulder joint. Wiggle the fingers, energy out the fingers, and let's gaze over our front arm. Lower the hips down. A few deep breaths here. Notice your breath. Bring your breath back into that slow, deep flow that we had earlier. You've got this. Lower the arms to the hips. Well done. Straighten, press into the front leg. Bring the legs in and just give them a little shake. Coming down to the floor. Now if you have sensitive or tender knees, just place a blanket underneath so you can give them a little bit of support, because we're going to be on our knees for a little bit for cat-cow with a breath. So place the hands underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide. Just see how this feels. The knees underneath the hips, rocking side to side, and then find your center, find your balance here. Let's drop the belly, inhale, lift, shine the chest forward as you look up. Exhale, curl the belly towards the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze upwards. Inhale, draw the spine upwards, belly to spine, curl the tailbone. Moving with the breath. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, belly draws to the spine, chin to chest. And with a little more this time. So come back to center. And this time we're going to inhale, just like we did before, drop the belly, gaze upwards. For the exhale, we're going to sink back into child's pose. Now, child's pose, you might only get not all the way down to the feet. That's fine. Just wherever you are, you're just leaning back, bottom going towards the feet. That's where our body's tracking to, bottom towards the feet. So wherever you are, it doesn't matter. We exhale as we lean back into child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Exhale to child, really slow. Inhale, rise, press into the legs, shine the chest. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Sink the hips back to wherever they land. Tuck the chin to chest. A few more just like that in your own breath. Now an option, if you're feeling wild, is to, instead of coming back to child's pose, we come back to downward dog for the exhale. So we press into the hands, tuck the toes, and we lift the hips to the sky. Exhale, press into the hands, shine the sit bones up to the sky. The knees can be bent here. So that's just an option. Inhale to come back down, or you can stick with child. Exhale, child or down dog, press back wherever you are. Lengthen into the spine. Let's just do two more, your own choice. Inhale, gaze up. Big breath in. Exhale, press back, either child or down dog. Make it feel really good. Long exhale. Inhale, all fours. Last one, wherever you are, press back. Inhale, come back to knees. Come back to sitting back on your mat. Just coming to lie down on the back. So rolling down the spine, bringing the knees to the chest. We're just going to massage out the lower back here, so rocking side to side. Massaging the lower spine, our hips. You might like to make some circles with the knees. Just feeling out the hip joints. Just letting everything melt into the mat, and then circle the knees the other way. pausing in any bits that feel tender. Move slower with bigger circles, or make some nice small circles, just finding what feels good for your body at this time. Draw the knees in, exhale all the air, lift the head to the knees, forehead to the knees, squeeze out all the air, exhale, belly to spine. Coming into a twist to finish. Draw the knees up into the chest. We just simply let them fall to the side. Arms can be either on the legs or on the belly, or you might like to have them out to your sides, opening up through the chest. Just finding what feels good. And the shoulders don't have to be along the ground, but that's the direction that they're falling, so we're opening up through the chest. Just breathing into the belly. And inhale, drawing the knees back up to center. Give them a little squeeze. And then allowing them to fall to the other side now. Slowing everything down. Allowing the body to start to feel really heavy. Just sinking into your mat, sinking into the earth, grounding down. Allowing the collarbones to open. The arms can either be on the body or out to the sides. And allow the head to fall to the opposite side of the knees. Drawing some deep breaths in and out of the belly. Inhale, drawing the knees back to the center. Any last final movements before coming into our final resting pose? Shavasana. A really nice supportive way to help us find balance and be more supported is to have a bolster or some pillows underneath the knees for Savasana. So finding, if you would like, some cushions underneath the knees. This just really helps us to ground down into our back and to relax even more deeply and to let go even more. So shuffling the pillow, the cushions underneath the knees and rolling back down the back. Have the feet nice and wide. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides. Feeling your back along the earth. Hands out to the sides, palms facing up. Or if you'd like a little bit more grounding and connection, hands can stay resting on the belly. Whatever feels most intuitively right for you in this moment, just let the hands fall. Opening up the shoulders, allowing the back of the head to be heavy against the mat. Allowing all expression to just melt off the face, smoothing out the forehead. Enjoying the next few moments of integration as the body naturally and organically brings itself back into beautiful balance. Drawing an inhale in through the nose, filling up the body with breath, and then letting it all go. Noticing your body in contact with the earth beneath you, the weight of it being supported and held. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, lifting the arms up overhead, one big long stretch, pointing into the toes, make it feel really good, really nice. And then drawing the knees into the chest, rolling onto your side, head resting on the arm, heart angled towards the earth. Pausing here for a moment. Just knowing that whenever you need to find balance, whenever you feel off kilter, chaotic, frantic, or overwhelmed, just knowing that you can always return to the breath. We can always pause and stop. Tune into our body, tune into the earth. Know that we are held and supported. Pressing into the hand and coming into a comfortable seat. Hands at the heart, either in prayer or one on top of each other. Just bowing down, dropping chin to chest, pausing here for a moment. Enjoying a vibrant heart and a calm, clear mind. Inhale, rise the head up, allow the hands to come to the sides. I hope you enjoyed this practice for inner balance. Know that you can turn to this practice in its fullness, or you can take elements out and just integrate them into your day to always find and come back to that balance in mind and body.